Today we are unboxing and installing TuxMat all-weather mats. I purchased these mats in October 2018. By the way, the images on TuxMat's website and on Amazon shows a generic version. This is not what the Model 3 mats look like. While I'm unboxing, I'll go over some of the TuxMat details. One unique aspect of TuxMat is that they have mats that cover almost the entire floor area, carpeted area in the car. They have anti-slip ridges that capture dirt, water, and anything that can get in the car. This is the mat for the front passenger area. Sometimes the mats may get bent during shipping, so it's a good idea to straighten them out so that they will fit better into the location. And this is the mat for the driver's side area. This bag contains some items that are used to attach the mats to the car. The package includes a number of velcro tabs that allow you to attach the mats to the carpeted area. There are also plastic clips that allow you to wedge the mats against the carpeted areas and some of the trim panels. Here's a quick view of the installation manual. Here are the front two mats side by side. Now I will unwrap the rear seat mat. Here you can see a close-up of the textured faux leather finish. Underneath is an anti-skid cloth surface. All along the outside area, you can see that there's a neatly trimmed and sewn edging. Each of the mats has a nice metal logo area. And here is the driver's side mat. This round hole is where the clip that attaches the mat to the driver's side floor is located. Just under the driver's side pedals, there's a rubberized area where your shoes will not slip. You can also see how well it's molded to follow all the curves of the underlying carpeted area. I have read one or two reviews that mention the hole that is in this for attaching the clip may let water through. One solution for that is maybe applying some clear silicone caulk so that it becomes watertight. Let's look at the included floor mats. My car happens to be a premium package that includes floor mats, but a lot of new cars, especially the standard versions, do not include floor mats. This is a view of the rear seat area. The coverage is okay, but you can see a lot of areas that are not protected. And now for the front passenger side. Here you can see the original floor mats removed from the car. They are a fairly thin pad. They're not the most high quality of mats that I've owned in previous cars. This shows you the comparison of the rear and the front mats, and you can clearly see that the TuxMat versions are much larger. Here you can see a cross section of both the original and the TuxMat mats. For the rear mat, you can see even a bigger difference. You can see the little extension areas that cover between the seats, the center console, and also near the doors. The rear section also covers fully the carpeted area that leads up to the seat. Here we have the original carpeted on top of the TuxMat. You can also see that it has extra areas that provide more protection, especially the dead pedal area along the door and the area by the center console. After removing the original floor mats, just slide the TuxMat into place. Here we're showing the rear seat area. From installing mine, I noticed I did not have to use any clips. The entire mat installed very well, fitting into all the little crevices and areas. Here you will notice that I will slip the mat underneath the seats for a firm fit. Now we can see a close-up of the mat installed into the car. This is a view from the other door opening. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, you may need to flatten some of the edges out on this floor mat for the passenger side. Especially I noticed the part that goes along the center console sometimes may lean a little bit more towards the passenger side. You may need to push it in further, and then you're going to use some clips and or velcro pads so it sticks along the center console area. When installing, push it as far front as you can until it stops. Don't forget to remove the protective plastic that's covering the emblems. This is the area that's going to require Velcro tabs. I found after a couple weeks that these Velcro tabs did not hold the mat securely to the center console area. So I contacted TuxMat and they sent me Velcro clips that attach to the mat and provided a better fit against the center console. When I first installed this passenger side mat, I had a problem with this one extension piece sticking out. So I added some Velcro to it. Eventually, after a couple weeks, I took the mat out and flattened that piece so that it stayed against the car's trim panel. Now we have a look at the right passenger seat installed. And lastly, we have the driver's side TuxMat installed. Slide the TuxMat as far forward as you can go. The most important thing is not to obstruct any of the pedals. You can see that the driver's side section that goes against the center console actually lies along it very flat. As with the passenger side, this little extension also needs velcro pads. The last thing we need to do is to install the retention hook. I put a piece of blue painter's tape below where the retention hook is going to be installed. I mark it on the tape. Now I lift it up. Place the hook approximately where I drew the opening. Remove the tape. Slide the retention clip back into place. Turn the clip and it should be firmly attached. Now I'm going to install the round velcro pads onto this section. Now for the look of the installed TuxMat on the driver's side. It is now December 2019, about 14 months after I originally purchased the TuxMat mats. Today seems like a good day to show you how to clean these up. Right now they're pretty dirty. I'm also going to point out the 2 new clips that TuxMat sent to me, and now this side stays firmly attached to the center console. Today just happens to be a day I was washing the car, so I figured I'd clean these off too. This was just a quick rinse off using only water. If I use some soap and water, it'll probably come out even cleaner. And now for the passenger side. Wow, the rear seat mat was pretty dirty too. Now we'll rinse the rear mat off too. Well, that should wrap it up for my TuxMat mat unboxing, installation, and 14-month follow-up. If you're interested in purchasing these mats, see my link in the video description. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.